Hello, this is going to be a reading for Taurus. Hello, Bulls. I missed you so much. This is going to be a reading for June 2025. I'm so glad that I came on and read for you for your season, because I wouldn't have read for you the whole month. So something told me, get on there and read for Taurus before you disappear. And I'm so happy I did that. Crap, Taurus. Wait a minute, I think that I can change the cards now. I did everybody with these. Oh well, we'll just do another one. We'll just do two. What do I have? I do want to change them though. I'll just do it, Taurus. What do I have for my charming, beautiful, sexy, artsy, creative? What do I have for my Bulls? What does Taurus need to know for June? I should have changed these damn cards. Occupation and concern, okay. So you might be concerned about your job. Maybe you're thinking of changing a job. Maybe you're seamstress. Doesn't have to be. Oh look, sudden wealth and expectation, okay. But you have concern here. An occupation. Maybe you want to quit a job because you got sudden wealth, but maybe they don't have anyone else to fill the position, and it'll put everybody else in a bad way if you leave like that. Could be poverty. And imprisonment. Okay. Maybe a company that you work for is a fraud or something like that. There's a lot coming out about that. About whole groups and whole companies and businesses. Because look at what's happening with America and the immigrants and stuff. All of these big, like, federal, agencies and stuff that are going down. So maybe it has something to do with that, Taurus. You got sudden wealth here. Maybe you have a class action lawsuit or something. Maybe that, with your occupation. Oh, maybe, I don't want to say that, but maybe somebody got hurt on the job. And this is going to bring sudden wealth, but put somebody else in poverty and maybe even imprisonment. Because the conditions weren't safe or something like that. I keep seeing rats here. What's the occupation and concern for my Bulls? Knight of Pentacles and Two of Wands in the reverse. So something is coming in slow when it comes to this occupation. It's coming in though. Somebody isn't in control of something. They don't have dominion. Or this might be somebody trying to control you. Somebody might be stopping your money, and that's why this sudden wealth. I feel like, I'm feeling like somebody trying to funnel your money, but the funnel busts, you know, because it's just so much, and then here comes all this money. Like, it's like somebody's trying to control something or have control over you, and they don't. So something might have been moving in slow. I mean, coming in slow, but it's about to start coming in. Because somebody isn't in control. Maybe this is a boss, a different boss is coming in, a supervisor or something. Maybe you're going to end up being the freaking supervisor, Taurus. Justice in reverse. Definitely Nine of Swords in the reverse. Giving me Aries reading. Coming out of your head about something because you get some kind of sudden wealth or upgrade or, you know, something like that. Oh, nice. Empress with the poverty and justice in reverse. So yeah, I feel like somebody's going into poverty because they have been very unfair to this Empress. Libra, heavy. But definitely this is coming out of your reading. You are showing up heavy, Taurus. I think that you've been real stressed out about some kind of injustice. And you've been having to swallow it while things come in slow. But somebody isn't going to have control over you anymore. I feel like somebody's going to jail. Sun in reverse. Somebody might be sick. I was going to say that with the rats. Did I say that? I said the rats are here. I was going to say somebody might be sick or something was unhealthy. These work conditions. Somebody's going to prison for something that was hidden or unclear. This is definitely giving me like a scam company or something that wasn't ran right or honestly. You know, all of these construction companies that are hiring illegals and stuff like that, they're finding out or like doing business with the cartels. There's so many businesses, restaurants and things that are going to be going out of business because of this. This is all bad, but you know, not my fight. But it's still going to happen to everybody else. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, somebody is stopping your money. Making it come in slow. Siphoning it somehow. Somebody that is trying to have control over you. King of Swords. It kind of came out on the side. I feel like this is somebody that knows the truth or is getting some kind of truth. I don't think he's in the upright though. Again, it kind of came out to the side. Four of Pentacles, somebody holding on to this money. They don't want to let this money go. They feel like if they let this money go, they are really not going to have control over you anymore. Six of Wands. This could be a narcissist or this could be you having victory over this. I think it's both. This is you having public victory too. You might be taking somebody to court. You know, I'm thinking like class action lawsuit, but it could be a regular lawsuit. It doesn't have to be, you know, something that big for you to get sudden wealth from it. Maybe you'll never have to work again, you know. Maybe they'll have to keep paying you out, you know. Maybe they'll have to continue to pay you like you were working, but you're not, you know? Because something here is, this is, I think it's a lot of money too because you're the Empress. Three of Swords, this is going to hurt your feelings. Definitely giving me the Aries reading. I think that they came out, the Nine of Swords came out with the Three of Swords or something like that. This is you aren't defending yourself against something. You're not protecting yourself against something. The Fool, you're going to get a new beginning. And the Devil. Somebody is so toxic. Whoever this concern is, and somebody been stealing your money. You know, here it was coming in slow, but then they're trying to, you know, somebody could have said, I need a good worker. You know, they might just be messing up your opportunities, keeping you small, not promoting you on purpose, you know. It's because they know you're the Empress, the Lovers. This was somebody you were dealing with. Definitely giving me Aries energy, but I was telling them, don't do it. They have an opportunity to work with a lover, and it's not going to work out. Nine of Wands. The Knight of Wands is somebody that comes in fast and confident. I think this justice is going to come in pretty fast. I think an old lover of yours or a Gemini might be going through some kind of poverty because of some kind of injustice. Five of Wands in reverse. This person can't fight with you no more, and they're being forced to look at something in a different way. Let me get one more for all of them. Go one more past Taurus. It's the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Swords, and the Six of Wands. What do I need to know about this energy? Three of Cups. It's too many. What does Taurus need to know about this? Seven of Pentacles. This is something you've been working on for a long time. You've been putting your little work in and waiting, but somebody's trying to keep you small. They don't want to let go of you. You're going to have victory over this, though. Then you have the Seven of Swords and the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody you are with. They don't want to let you go. They want to keep you small because they want you to, like, need them or be with them. They want control over you. This is a Devil energy. It could be a Capricorn or Aries or Aquarius. This is somebody wanting to control you. This is somebody you're with. It could be karmic, though, with this Lovers. I mean, and the Devil. Shit. Somebody, you need to go on by yourself. Watch the Aries reading. Yeah, something, judgment, sideways, but judgment. So yeah, something is coming to an end. The Star, wow, the Star, Aquarius, you're going to heal from whatever was happening here. And someone's going to jail because they were doing some shady shit, really mean too, under the sun. With the Strength card, could be a Leo. And the Queen of Wands in the reverse, definitely could be a Leo. You're the Empress, though, and somebody was unfair to you. And they're being judged. And this is a time for karma. It's a lot of karma coming out, especially when it has to deal with home, Empress energy, money, stability, all that kind of stuff. Love, I feel like, because that's who you're going to have a home with, kind of energy. Two of Cups kind of energy, all of that. New beginnings, as things are wanting to come in new. It's just a lot. I feel like I've been telling everybody to kind of try to be in Aquarian energy, like detached, but still open to the information, you know? You don't want to be so emotionally driven right now, because too many secrets and things coming out. Sun in reverse, you know? And this Devil card. I feel like this is somebody that you're with. This is like sleeping with the enemy energy. You gotta watch these men. These women too, shit. Because these witches and these warlocks are doing this on purpose. This love, it's called the kiss of the scorpion. They use love as a, it's a weapon. They use love as a weapon. That's what the Black Widows are about too. It's about your mate being your handler. You know, the person that you're with being the one that calls the people on you, you know? That's cold-blooded shit right there, for you to be sleeping next to somebody that's that's watching you for someone else, you know? Like, oh gosh. And trying to keep you small. And a lot of us are going to find out about this kind of stuff, because these powers that be know who's who, and they know that people are supposed to come in and stop this cycle that they got us in. There's people, Ophiuchus energies, not necessarily Ophiuchus, but Ophiuchus energy. Everybody has it in their chart. Not everybody knows. Everybody needs to find out, because that's what you're supposed to heal in that energy. You're, you know. And that's what the 144,000 are. They're all healers. Every last one of them. And they're here to heal these demonic energies. They got us afraid of them, and we're supposed to be healing them. Their power, their energy. And if we don't heal them, then they just get dirtier and dirtier and meaner and nastier. And a lot of times they come into your life because they're looking for you to heal them, but they got us scared of them, and then they got us running towards the AI demons that are trying to steal your soul. The devil here. The real demon. I don't even like the word demon, because it's so... the energy is just too complex for that bullshit word, really. It is. It's like God. You know, God is such a little bitty word that tries to describe something so vast and incredible, you know, something that can't be explained. God, it's like... And demon is the same way. But the problem is man. These men, these magic men who want to have these demonic energies. They want to have the power of these demonic energies, but they're human. They don't have that power. There's a reason why humans don't have that type of power. Because we're fallen. We're in a fallen state. And if we remembered these things and had this type of power, then, I mean, the people that come across it, look what they do to the planet. You know, it's like they don't use the information to make things better. They use it to try to tear things apart even more. And that has a lot to do with the bull, the earth. Even, I'm going to show you guys when America was kind of shaped like a bull. So, the bull, the red heifer, all of that Taurus energy is very, you know, Texas is the middle, the biggest state, and it's right in the middle, and that's like the bull state. The bull is very important, very, very important, Taurus. the stability. It's the Hierophant. It's about morals. And beauty is balance. You know, even though it's harder for Taurus than it is for Libra to find the balance, because we represent material wealth and gain, and the bull is a bit heavy and even obese, because, you know, and that's why the Empress is pregnant. She's a fat lady because she's full, you know, she don't need another piece of bread. There's plenty in the cabinet, but she sure the hell don't need another piece. You know, she's abundant. So, you know, that is one of Taurus vices, is the rich foods and this obesity and overindulging. But I'm not getting that here. But what I'm saying is America has those issues. And now we're having to purge from that and clean from that. And America is very much associated with the bull. But anyways, that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Somebody has been very unfair to you, and they're going to get their ass handed to them. And you're going to watch. And then you're going to say, I told you. I'm going to say I told you. I don't know what you're going to say, Taurus. I think you're going to say, I told you. That's what I have for you, bulls, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your month. I think that I'm going to get another chance to read for you again this month. So, I'll see you next time. Peace.